Hello, welcome to the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship here on PlayOnSports.com. It's a PlayOnSports.com pregame show. I'm Zach Farmer along with Alex Richmond here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. And these two teams, you have two very different teams from very different leagues. Acalanes, the top seed coming in here, swept through the Diablo Foothill Athletic League, and University actually finished third in the Marin Catholic Athletic League, and have taken some very different paths to get here.
They have, Acalanes 2 byes in there in the playoffs for this NCS Division II tournament. And like you said, 2 very different paths. Acalanes is a very strong team, well coached, a lot of good athletes, and we should see a good game tonight.
University came in third in the Marin Catholic Athletic League behind both Novato and Marin Catholic, both Division I teams. And because they were Division I, I was talking to Coach Marybeth Todd before the game, and she said that she thought facing those types of squads, being Division I teams, really prepared them for tests like in the Division II playoffs.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, they're facing Division I teams, and last year, Acalanes, they were a Division I team. They were in the playoffs as a Division I team. And so, yeah, that definitely helped out University, I bet, just for the playoffs, because you're going to see, when you get to these later games, the quarters, semis, and finals, you're going to see teams that are really D1 quality.
And we're getting the introductions right now of both teams. A University from San Francisco, so they just made a quick little trip across the bay to get here. Acalanes hosting this one. And we're probably about 5 to 10 minutes away from getting started here. And with Acalanes, they're looking for their second NCS title in the last 3 years.
Yep, about to say that, yeah.
And so this is a team who's very experienced and is familiar with this stage.
Yeah, they are. Like you said, looking for their second championship in 3 years. A lot of great talent. Senior leaders, one of those being Nikki Quinn. And they're just well coached. Very well coached by head coach Kelly Quinn, who does a great job, and he was a fantastic coach on the boys level. Transitioned to the girls to coach his daughter Nikki, and he's really brought a lot of things over from the guys game that works well in the girls game, and that's where they've had a lot of their success, running sets that he's brought over from the guys game.
Nikki Quinn will be going to San Diego State next year, and the MVP of the league also, Chloe Landry, she's heading off to Cal next year on a partial scholarship, and Coach Quinn was really highlighting her in the pregame talks.
Yeah, both those girls, like you said, Chloe Landry, and we talked about Nikki Quinn, both fantastic players. Also, Kate Fellner, number 23. So Chloe Landry, 16, Nikki Quinn's 13, Kate Fellner, 23. And another player to watch who's done fantastic this year, Saba, their goalie, the goalkeeper, number 48. She's only a freshman, and she's had a fantastic year. And then another player to watch for Acalanes, number 21, Katie O'Keefe.
All right, we're getting close to the start of this one, so we'll take a quick little break here. But stay tuned. You're watching the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship here on PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
All right, welcome back to Play on Sports broadcast of the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship. It is the top seed Acalanes who finished 16-5 against the 2 seed University out of San Francisco, and they are 16-3. The Dons, as mentioned before, swept through the Diablo Foothill Athletic League with a 12-0 record. And on the flip side, University finished third with an 8-4 record in the Marin Catholic Athletic League.
Just to kind of recap how both these two teams got here, Acalanes with a bye, like we said. Then in the quarterfinals faced Miramani, and they beat Miramani 19-10. On the other side, for University, they faced number 7 seed Justin Siena at Kezar Stadium, beat them 18-6, and then they faced Campolindo, another DFAL team, who was the third ranked team in this Division II bracket, and they beat them 10-9. And now they find themselves here against Acalanes, who's really been a powerhouse these last 3 years.
All right, we're about to get started here with the draw. And it looks like the draw is going to be taken by number 15 on University. That is Maddie Brown. And then for Acalanes, number 16, that is Chloe Landry. Stadium filling up here in Acalanes, here in Lafayette, California. Slowly trickling in. And we're about to get started. And a scrum for the ball, and it looks like University is going to come away with it out of that pack. Looks like number 8, Emma Dolly, who came out with it.
Yeah, good ground ball there. Now just need to set up your offense, and University's going to hang on to the ball here.
Got a quick foul right here. University hold on to it. That's Sarah Cammey with the ball at the moment. Dishes right to number 19, Olivia Barnett. We're on the back of the net.
And right here, University just trying to work it around, get settled, set up their offense, and try to get a quick score here on the road.
And brings it back out top to Cammie again. And Acalanes knocks the pass away. That is number 23, Kate Fellner, who picks it off.
And Landry now in transition for the Dons.
And she has no one in front of her at the moment as she gets deep into University territory and fires it in for the goal.
That was a great individual effort by Landry, getting that pass from Fellner and just running it all the way down, and then just ran down the left alley, middle to left, and was able to switch it to her left hand and pull the trigger. That one hit off the pipe and went in.
Almost no one off University was able to get in front of her and make her change direction. She had a straight line to the goal.
Right to the cage, able to put it in her left and finish. That was a great individual effort, like I said. So here she is again, trying to get Acalanes the possession back.
All right, and Acalanes has the early 1-0 lead here in the first half. And it is Landry again who gets the pass.
Yep, able to win that draw. Now Fellner here.
Fellner moving along the right side around the back of the goal. She tries to find a teammate right in front, and this one will roll out of bounds. This one, it looks like it's going to stay here with Acalanes.
Watch for Acalanes' offense. A lot of movement, off-ball movement. A lot of cutters like to come around the cage like that. There's Maggie Chan. Yeah.
Just short, just wide left of the goal. There, and it looks like it's going to stay here.
A lot of picks and movement, like I said, off-ball. These girls are going to be constantly moving, trying to get open.
Across the middle, no good, and University almost came away with it, but Fellner is able to recover. She comes around the back of the goal, looking for an opening across the middle. And Fellner is going to try to take it herself. Shot's no good, and University's able to come out with it.
That was a strong move by Fellner, just not the best shot.
That was a goalie, number 8, Audrey Evers, who was able to get the ball out there. And it's number 15, Maddie Brown, down the left side, who was able to get deeper into Acalanes territory as they swing it back out and look to set up. Along the right side, they're looking to go when we cross the middle. That is number 11, Lizzie Halper, across the middle. And it looks like that goal will not count, as University will have to
I
clear it
believe
out a
that's
little
going to
bit.
be obstruction of free space to the goal. I believe if I saw that call correctly.
And that is number 8, Emma Dolly, with the one hop past the goalie Saba Jawayanat. And University quickly responds and gets back on the board.
Yeah, 1-1. I believe that was obstruction. That was shooting space. So Landry will go back to work here and try to win this draw for the Dons.
It's Landry and Brown again here, fighting for the draw here. It's tied at 1-1 here early in the first. And it's going to be Landry coming away with this one again. As she works her way down the left side, again, no one really getting in front of her to slow her down. She works across the middle, looking for a teammate. Swings it right to right, who it looks like it might have a similar call. It might be obstruction to the goal here again.
Yeah, I
And
couldn't quite see over there, but that was a nice look by Keith Wright to Kate Fellner. Fellner is going to have an opportunity here to put another one on for the
and
Dons.
Fellner shoots, and she gets that one.
Yeah, and
That one in.
She's pretty much automatic from there.
And quickly, Acalanes is up again 2-1. 3 quick goals here, and it really looks like this is going to be a much more fast-paced game than what these two teams have seen already in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, obviously University is a great team. They made it here. They play, against Division I opponents, like you said, in the Open. And, yeah, this is going to be a quick back-and-forth game. And you kind of want to limit that, though. Acalanes or University, they want to possess the ball a little bit. They're both going to put a lot of goals on the board, but it's going to be important to possess that ball as we get later into the game in the second half.
And this draw is picked up by University. That is number 4, Rachel Hyman, who's able to come away with it. And University is unable to actually hold on to that one as that one.
Fellner.
Fellner again, who takes the ball away, but she turns it right back over. University having trouble here, actually breaking the Acalanes press.
Yeah, good defense, though, by Keith. A second ago to knock it down, and also Caroline Newman.
They've really got Brown trapped here in the corner. It's being double-teamed here. She has nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah, great defense there by Keith Wright and Caroline Newman, but
somehow Brown was able to get it out of there, but it looks like it's going to stay
with University.
It's going to stay with University here, as that was very close to being another turnover. We got about 20 minutes left here in the first half. It is 2-1 Acalanes leads. This is Dolly again across the middle, looking for a teammate. Swings it out to Brown on the right side, and an overthrow her teammate Halpert behind the net.
Yep, that's going to be a turnover, and as we get deeper into the game, those become more costly.
And they find Newman across the middle, who's gonna take it down the field, and she has Fellner down the right to help out, but she also has Wright down the right side. She goes left, and this one is going to get almost another turnover, but this one is going to get picked up by Chan on the left side.
We have a
And
stoppage here.
Looks like might be offsides here.
Yeah, they got to pull her back.
I think they had nine University players were there in the front
Eight
there.
were there. They had to get it back to 7, I believe.
And this one is
Wow.
going to get put in very quickly by Landry again.
Just knifing her way through the defense and able to finish that. Great goal by Landry.
This is Landry's second of the day. And that will put Acalanes up 3-1. 18:33 left here in the first half, and Acalanes really on the attack early on.
Yeah, they are, and that's their MO. They really get after teams. They got after Marimani in the semis, and that's what Coach Kelly Quinn, that's what he teaches. We're going to get on them quick, and we're going to stay on them. And with the offense that they run and all the movement off ball, it's really hard to stay with them, setting picks. So this time, University winning the draw.
And this is going to be Dolly again going down the middle. Across the middle, this one is to Brown, who had a bit of an opening, but it closed very quickly as Acalanes' defense was able to recover.
University kind of unsure about that pass, and they threw it away there.
As Landry, who picked it up and across the middle and was able to get it out to Newman, who's taking it downfield, gets it out to Fellner, who was able to pick it up after a couple hops. Fellner down the middle, puts it in, and that is going to be another goal.
Great job there by Fellner, able to split the defense again and put it in the back of the net.
You're really starting to see that it's the Acalanes defense that's really putting the pressure on University, and it's that defense that's starting to turn into offense for them these last couple of possessions.
No, you're exactly right, Zach. That defense is relentless, and then Acalanes is doing a great job. Defense turned into offense, and then this transition game is fantastic for Acalanes and a great start. That's exactly what Coach Kelly Quinn wanted for his Dons.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout by University. Acalanes leads 4-1. This is the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship here on PlayOnSports.com.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play on Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
All right, and we're back out of the timeout. It is Acalanes leading this one 4-1. This is the NCS Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship. This is one of two championships being broadcast right now on Play on Sports Networks. The other one is the NCS Division I Girls Lacrosse Championship. That one is being played at Amador Valley High School, and that one is between Amador Valley and Carondelet.
A rematch of last year's where Carondelet beat Amador, but actually this year Amador the 1 seed and Carondelet the 2 seed. And also the boys D1 championship is going on at the moment as well. That's Redwood and Novato. Two MCAL teams going at it after both of them beat Bay Area powerhouses in De La Salle and Monte Vista.
Acalanes wins that draw again. This one, recovering it this time, is number
Nikki
13,
Quinn.
Nikki Quinn, who takes across middle, but unable to get the goal with the defense there by Evers, the goalie.
Yeah, normally you won't see a bounce shot from Nikki Quinn. You'll just see her with what is the hardest shot out here and just put it right in the back of the net. That time she decided to go with a bounce shot and was denied.
And University will maintain possession here. It's going to be number 14, Sydney Johnson, here to start it. She gets it out to Olivia Barnett, who's looking for a teammate across the middle. She swings left. And it backs out, and this is going to get picked up by Hyman again.
University a little bit sloppy here in the early on, Zach, with turnovers, with bad passes.
There have been a number of passes that have definitely hit the ground and have not been nearly as crisp as they would probably have liked it early on. And going to have another stoppage, and this one is going to stay with
It's
University.
going to stay with University, yeah.
As this one is Dolly going around the back, looking for a teammate across the middle. There's a couple options as they try to weave in. Dolly right there in front and just misses the goal as that is knocked down by Jawayanat.
Yeah, Saba with a great save there, and the Acalanes defense. That's the one time that we'll probably see him tonight get lost, and they left a University player wide open right on the doorstep, but Saba, the freshman, able to make a fantastic save.
That was number 17, Brooke Balfrey, who got tied up with a few University players, and it's going to be going the other way. And here we go again. Landry down the middle of the field, just weaving through the University defense, looking for a teammate across the middle, and she finds
Katie O'Keefe with the goal, 21. And Landry's, she's just doing it all tonight. She's a workhorse, just clearing the ball by herself and able to find Katie O'Keefe for the goal to make it 5-1.
She got that pass right in front of the goal, was just able to turn and fire. And again, it's this Acalanes offense that is really starting to put a lot of pressure on University. They've already used one timeout to this point, and being down 5-1 now, they're staring this large of a deficit, and it's going to make it all that much tougher throughout the rest of this half.
Yeah, especially the way that Acalanes plays defense. Like we talked about earlier, putting a lot of pressure on the University offense, and it's not helping that University has turned the ball over a few times, has thrown it away, and so they really got to pick it up here. University does if they want to stay in this game. I mean, it's still early on, and it's only 5-1, so plenty of time to put a few on the board here.
This one's going to go with the University as they are able to come out with it. And this one is going to be Brown coming down the middle as she tries to weave through a little bit of traffic, but is enveloped by three Acalanes defenders. And as we have a little bit of a scrum for the ball, Brown is knocked down, and this one is going to stay with University.
Yeah, just a pushing foul.
There's a lot of contact in there, so no surprise that someone hit the deck. 14:23 left here in the first half. It is Acalanes leading University 5-1. As University tries to find some sort of rhythm to their offense.
Starting to see some more fans trickle in here. Some fans from the boys game. Acalanes boys just winning the D2 championship game against Marin Catholic in a great game, 9-8, where freshman Nathan Brickman was able to score the go-ahead goal with less than 4 minutes left to put Acalanes ahead, and it stayed that way.
And this is Chuo coming around the backside, trying to find some sort of opening. And this is going to, again, stay put here on the University end. And Chua is going to get an opportunity to go one-on-one. And this one is knocked down again by Juwayanat.
Yeah, another good save by the freshman Saba.
That's a couple really good saves right there at the goal. One, I think she made with her feet. There,
Yeah.
she was actually able to use her net to save that one.
Yeah, right on the doorstep there twice. And Saba able to come up with a save both times. Like you said, one a foot save and the other one that we just saw.
Now this is Schaefer coming down the right side, who's able to find O'Keefe. And that's right coming around the backside, trying to find an opening. She fires, and this one goes wide right.
Yeah, good job there by Keith Wright. Just coming around the cage, trying to find some space. She did, but just put it a little wide.
And this one's going to be O'Keefe trying to find someone across the middle and almost tried to find right, but it looks like she's going to lose this one, and it's going to be Evers who comes away with it. Coming down the left side here is Maddie Brown. She tries to find an opening. Again, Acalanes is being very physical with her.
Yeah, great job by Newman there playing defense on her.
Brown looking for an opening. Has found no one across the middle as they try to take it back out. On the far side, that is number 11, Halper again, and she is unable to find an opening as her shot was knocked down once again.
And they call the cover on that. I believe Saba with another good save, so it's going to stay University. I believe.
Looks like it is going to stay here. Like it is number 19, that's 19 Barnett who with the ball. Swings it out to Brown. Looks right, looks left, and trying to find someone, and that's another turnover, and that's going to be picked up by Landry. And Landry gives it right back. That's Chua who is able to pick it up, goes right toward the goal, and looks like that is going to be another push on Acalanes, right near the goal.
Yep, so University is going to get an opportunity here to get on the board.
And a little bit of a stoppage here.
10:30 and counting left in the first half.
And it looks like it should be Gabby Chua who's going to get her shot, but as she's actually going to come over to the sideline. And she looks like she's actually going to start out there.
Yeah, they're going to throw. They're not going to trying to figure out what the call was down there. I didn't see it.
And it was almost Landry again who tried to save that from going out of bounds, but this one is going to stay University ball. Five one is our score here in the first half. 9:30 left to go. The loose ball picked up by University and just saved there before Landry was able to pick it up. Swung out to Brown on the left side, on the far side. She looks left with nothing going right. Looks like she's going to try to go around the cage to see if there's any opportunities back there. Dolly across the middle is able to find Cammie, whose shot goes wide left.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Saba got a piece of that, but either way, it went wide. Good job by the Acalanes defense to continue to keep pressure on this University offense.
University offense has not really had a clean shot all game outside of maybe their first goal. the Acalanes defense has put a ton of pressure on them, and you can see it by the way University is playing.
Yeah, Saba did make those 2 point-blank saves. There was that one time when University was able to, or the Dons rather, they fell asleep on defense, and University got free right on the doorstep, but a great job there by, it looked like Landry to knock the ball down, and Saba comes away with it.
Another great defensive play by Acalanes as they force another turnover. As this is Mueller who comes out of the pack with it, and she is going to get taken down by a couple of University players. She kind of got sandwiched there. And this one will stay with the Dons.
Moves it right to Keith.
She moves down the near side looking for somebody as she also kind of gets shoved a little bit out of bounds. This one is going to go the way of University.
Yeah, not sure about that call. Looked like there was a little bit of contact there, but she may have stepped.
And this one.
Keith getting right back. A push there. Keith getting right back at her.
Almost saying like you're going to pay for the what might have been seen as a missed call.
University will keep it.
This one is going to be passed out by, that was number 6, that's Eliza Hurst. Now swung to the near side, that is Chua again. So look for some sort of, and she has a tiny bit of an opening. She has it knocked away slightly. That she had her stick bothered. It looked like that was by Ruth Schaefer, who kind of got a piece of her stick, and she lost the ball just for a slight second, and it disrupted what might have been her shot.
Good job on the double team there. Nikki Quinn with some great defense down low here.
As this is Helper, who's getting trapped and double teamed behind the net, but is able to get it out. The University still trying to kind of find that opening in this Acalanes defense. They have yet to really get a clean shot here late in the first half. As you get Dolly again looking for something as they go back around the cage. That is to number 7, Cammie, and she is knocked down by a couple of Acalanes defenders. This one will stay put. .535 left in the first half as we're nearing the end of the first half of this NCS Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship. And this one right in the middle, they find Brown finally, and they get another goal.
Yeah, so they went on a little bit of a scoring drought there, but able to capitalize on that possession and make it 5-2. And Coach Kelly Quinn wants a timeout, and he'll talk with his Dons and try to get them back on track here.
5:21 left here in the first half of the North Coast Section Division II Girls Championship game. It is Acalanes leading University 5-2 on your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. All right, so welcome back. It's the NCS Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship. Acalanes leading 5-2. And after Maddie Brown's goal that got University back in the scoring column, we're back at the draw. It's Brown. This is Landry and Brown again. Sorry, that's Landry and Cammie who took the draw on it. And it's University who is able to come away with it. You got Dolly who's coming across the middle, and she has it knocked away for a brief second. And Landry looks like she's trying to get it, but it's Brown who's able to recover.
Yeah, and University, starting to play a little bit better, but Acalanes, they've been getting a little bit sloppy with their defense.
Jewett almost had an opening there, but kicks it down around the back of the cage to Halper. Get it back out to Dolly, swings it out to Chua. Try to find some sort of opening across the middle. They briefly had Halper right there in the middle, but were unable to get it to her. Swings it back around, and University having a difficult time right now finding that hole, as it looks like the Acalanes defense has refocused slightly, but did that get in?
No, it didn't. Signal from
It did not.
Wow.
That looks like it hit the post and may have just died right there in front of the goal.
I think.
Uh-oh. And it's twice that is twice that Sabo was tried to get it out and just left it behind her stick, and that was Gabby Chua who was able to quickly recover, grab the ball and score.
Yeah, just unlucky there for Saba. First of all, that a great save. I think it hit off of her and then just hit the post, and like you said, stopped right there, right by the goal line, and then Saba unable to clear it twice, leading to that open net goal. So University getting a little bit of momentum here within 2 now with 3:56 remaining in this first half.
They've scored twice here in the last minute plus, and it looks like University is starting to capitalize on a couple of mistakes and really starting to almost loosen up the Acalanes defense. And hey, maybe it's just now that they've played with them for almost a full half. Now they're starting to feel them out. And this one is picked off by Brown as she makes a charge down the field. She slows it up and is going to take this one back out. Chua across found Barnett, who is very close to the goal. Swings it back out. This is Halper again. Across the middle and almost found Dolly. This one is going to get taken by Acalanes, and it is going to go with Acalanes.
And the open's been middle. Excuse me. The middle's been open a little bit. There we go, Zach. I can get my words right there. Yeah, it's been open a little bit, and University's gone to that these last couple times.
And now it's Acalanes with another opportunity. They're really their first one in a while. As we have O'Keefe going down the down the near side, trying to find someone as she's going to go around the cage. Takes the shot herself, and it looks like that one hit off of Evers or maybe even the post.
Yeah, and not a bad shot, but you need a possession there. And I know O'Keefe wanted to go to cage, but that's not the best decision. If it had gone in, then it would have been good. But it's one of those where if it goes in, it's good. If not, then it's looked at as a bad decision.
We got Landry with the ball, who gives it off to Fellner again, and she scores as she streaks across the middle.
So there we go. Acalanes back on the board. A little bit of a possession there, able to retain to get the ball back after O'Keefe's shot, and Fellner able to finish, making it 6-3.
Almost looks like it was just a simple. Let's go back to the game plan that's worked for the first 20 minutes, and went right back to the combination of Landry and Fellner, and we're able to get back on the board. It had been a long time since we've actually seen Acalanes score. I believe it's been more than 10 minutes since they have scored. We have 2:20 here left in the first half. Acalanes now up 6-3. And this draw is going to be won by Landry, who's going to take it down the far side. She found Quinn down the middle and trying to find some sort of hole as she ran head on into one of the University players, and both went down on that play. And Quinn comes up limping a little bit. And Quinn shaking up a little bit, it looks like, as she gathers herself, makes sure she gets on the goggles again.
Yep, looks to be okay. The
Yeah.
trainer, Chris Clark, started to make his way out there, but decided not to go because saw that she was all right. And now Nikki Quinn's pretty much automatic from here, so we'll see if she can put one in.
Quinn just misses this
I
one.
think that was a broadcaster jinx. I think it was. I'm not going to say anything anymore. I'm jinxing everybody today.
And Quinn misses on that opportunity as they swing it back out to Landry, who cuts across the middle, is able to weave through two different defenders and scores. But no, we're going to have a whistle before the shot.
Yeah, she's going to come back out and get another opportunity here.
And this one again, and now this time Landry does score. And now they're up 7-3.
Yep, and that's her third.
That gives Landry 3 goals along with Fellner's 3.
Yep, and now Acalanes getting back into their rhythm, back into the game plan, back on track.
After it looked like it was University started to find some sort of rhythm, Acalanes has really taken the momentum back in a very quick way. No more than about 2 minutes ago, it was 5-3. It's now 7-3 as Landry wins that draw.
Yep, another draw won by Landry. We've seen it kind of go in waves here. The ones when University was scoring, they were winning the draws. Now Acalanes is coming back down and winning their draws and scoring.
You just see how important just that first possession is right out of the draw. And
nice look. Wow.
As that is going to be
Katie O'Keefe.
That was O'Keefe right in front of the goal. I think off the rebound on Landry's shot.
I think that was just a straight pass to O'Keefe, I believe. I think she just threaded the needle there. Was that a shot? Did I miss something?
That could have been a pass, and I'm not entirely sure if that was or not.
No, I think so. I didn't see it rebound off anyone. She caught that clean and put it in. I think that was just a great pass and finish.
And it was instantaneous, the pass to O'Keefe, and O'Keefe just turning and putting it in. We have 1:22 left here, and Acalanes is starting to pull away here a little bit. Well, at the very least, they're clearing out some space, giving them some cushion as they start to head into the half. And as Dolly here trying to find something across the middle, she is guarded by Landry, and this one is going to be a little bit of a push, and this one's going to stay put.
Yep, stay with the University.
And this is Chua on the near side trying to find something as she swings it back out. And looks like Chua's going to get a shot here at Saba in front of the goal. And Chua fires, and
Great
this
save.
one stopped right at the goal. A net save there.
Great outlet, too. Good save and good outlet from the freshman.
Gets it out to Landry, who's was able to find Fellner there, who is taking it down the middle, trying to find somebody, and tried to get it to O'Keefe, but it just one-hopped her, and she's able to recover and take it back out. Around the back of the net, that is Chan trying to find an opening. She swings it back out, and we'll get it to Landry. Landry shakes her defender, comes across the middle looking for an opening. Goes
Nice
across the
look.
middle right there to Newman, whose shot is blocked by Evers. And this one is going to end the half. And a very intense end of the half there. But that will be it. And so it is Acalanes leading University 8-3. You're watching North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
And welcome back to PlayOnSports.com's coverage of the Division II Girls North Coast Section Championship. Acalanes on top 8-3. Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
As we get ready here for the second half, University trailing Acalanes 8-3. And as the teams will alternate, as it is Maddie Brown who comes out with that one, and we're quickly going to have a whistle.
And University will stay with University.
And Brown going down the middle, looking for her team as she is stopped there by Landry.
Yeah, good defense by Landry.
Swung over to the near side by 2-2, I should say. Swung around the back of the net. That is Avery Madison. That one is quickly put in by number 6. That is Eliza Hurst for the goal.
Well, that's a great way to start the first half for University.
Hurst with her first goal of the game. University has had 4 different players scored today. Gabby Chua's one, Hurst just scoring there. Emma Dolly with another, and then Maddie Brown with also one in the first half. For Acalanes, they had 3 different players score. There are 8 goals in the first half. Hat tricks by both Landry and Fellner, and then you had 2 more goals from Katie O'Keefe. As this draw is going to be held on to by University. It looks like she might have gotten whacked in the head slightly with a stick there. Now, as Cammie's able to come away with it, and she'll take it down the near side after the whistle, and she gets hit again.
Another pushing foul
by Maggie Chan. Just getting started here in the second half of this NCS Division II Girls Championship, and this one is going to be another foul.
And she's going to get a yellow.
And that is a yellow card on number 13, Nikki Quinn.
So Acalanes will be down now.
And let's see if University can take advantage of this. As the ball gets away slightly, but Hyman's able to pick it up, and they get able to get it out. But now let's see if this Acalanes defense can rally and stem the tide without Quinn on the field. And right there, Fellner creates a turnover.
Yeah, good job by Fellner, and then Newman to pick it up, and now Landry able to find that ball on the far side.
She takes it along the far side looking for a teammate as she has, looks like that is number 4, Hyman, on her. Across the middle, that was to right, and her shot just goes wide, or looks like it might have ticked off of Evers right there, the goalkeeper.
Hit the goalie. Great look to Keith Wright. And Wright just unable to finish, unable to put it past the keeper.
And this one is knocked down by Chan, but this one is going to stay University
stay with
ball.
University there.
She might have hit Cammie's arm right there, it looks like, as Cammie streaks down the field, going on to the near side as she passes it off to Brown. Brown across the middle. This one goes back to Brown. She tries to find a spot across the middle, and she does, and this one is a goal.
Good shot there, low and away. Saba was a little slow to get to it.
That is two goals in the first 3 minutes for University, as now they have cut the lead to 8-5.
we'll have more live coverage of North Coast Section Championships on Saturday, as well as next week, right here on PlayOnSports.com. We'll have live coverage of track tomorrow morning, followed by baseball and softball on May 31st and June 1st. Join us all week for North Coast Section Championships, brought to you by your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Acalanes wins the draw there, and it is Fellner there along the side who's able to clear it out for Acalanes. She comes back around the cage onto the near side. And she loses the ball there and turns it over, but
Great job by Newman.
Given right back as Newman's able to pick it up. Newman finding a little bit of a seam, but will go around the cage and try to reset.
Now the Dons back to full strength. Nikki Quinn back on the field.
Landry across the middle, looking for something. Shot is good, but there was a whistle before the shot, and this one looks like it's going to go University's way. This one will stay with Acalanes, and it is Landry who will get an opportunity here, and her shot is good.
Yep. Landry's not going to miss that one, and I couldn't see what the signal was from the referee, but either way, Acalanes able to get one and get on the board again.
Landry's fourth of the day. Landry had 5 in their final regular season game just a couple weeks ago. Again, Landry, the MVP of the Diablo Foothill Athletic League, helping this team to an undefeated 12-0 record. She's in on the draw again, and this one is going to be picked up by University. It's Cammie again who recovers it, as she's able to get it out to Brown with a little bit of a high pass, but Brown was able to wrangle that one in. Brown with a move over onto the near side. Nothing going there. She gets it back out to Cammie. He's looking to reset there. Gets it out to Chu on the top. With across the middle to Cammie, who's not able to handle the pass, and that is going to get picked off by Mueller.
Yeah, great D there, and Keith Wright able to come up with it.
And Wright looks like she turned it over, but this one is going to
stay with the Dons.
Stay with the Dons, and this looked like Chua might have gotten a little bit of a wrist there. And this one's going to get out to Newman, who streaks down the far side. She's got Landry to her right, and she actually finds
Nikki Quinn,
number 13, Nikki Quinn for the goal.
Yeah, she's been deadly in transition today, and that's what's killing University, this transition game of the Dons.
That is Quinn's first of the day, as Acalanes now gets in the double figures. They now lead 10-5. 19:54 left here in the second half of this North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship. It's one of 2 games going on right now. NCS Girls Lacrosse Championships on Play On Sports. There's also the Division I Girls Championship also being aired on Play On Sports. As this draw is won by Acalanes, and this one is taken by Wright. As she streaks down the left side, is able to get to Landry, who had a couple options right there, and we got a whistle. Landry had a couple different options there. She looks like she could have either taken it herself, or she had right there was her teammate O'Keefe.
Yeah, it looked like she was going to take it herself, too, until the whistle was blown, but you'll get an opportunity here to put another one on the board.
Landry fires, and this one gets by Evers for another goal, her 5th of the day.
makes it 11-5 with 19:11 remaining here in the second half.
They've gotten both of those goals, early goals back, and then some, already in the last 3 minutes. It was University who scored 2 goals in the first 3 minutes of the half, and since then it's Acalanes with 3 more as they have increased their halftime lead to 6. And this one is picked off by Acalanes again. This is number 17, Brooke Balfour, down the far side. As this one is loose, and it looks like University will come away with this one, as that is Brown again, who's able to recover. Being hounded right there by Landry, but this one is going to be a foul, and this one will stay with University.
Brown having a good game for University so far. She's been doing a lot. Has at least 1 goal on the day. Yep, 1. She's had a good game so far. And that was checking into the sphere, I believe.
And this is going to be Dolly with the ball.
Pushing foul.
And Acalanes has been physical with the University team all game long, so seeing this number of fouls is not unusual with this team. As Brown's pass is a little low for Hurst there. But Hurst able to recover as she gets pushed while trying to pick that one up. Now Hurst shoots, and this one is good. That is her second.
Yeah, Saba unable to get to that one. A little bit slow going high, but still having a really great game for a goalie, and not just a freshman goalie at that.
Now, 17-11 left here in the second. That goal by University's Eliza Hurst has cut the Acalanes lead back to 5, which is what it was at halftime. But it's about that time that you got to see University start to chip into this lead. Because the longer it's a 5-goal deficit, the harder it's going to be for them. As this draw is going to be won by University as they come away with it. And this one is a slight push. That one on
stick to
Mueller.
body contact or a push? Yeah, I didn't catch what the referee signaled there.
Brown coming down the middle. She swings it back out to Barnett, who's going across the middle to Dolly, who tries to get a shot off and is unable to do so. And this one is going the other way, as it looked like there might have been one or two different University players in the circle with her. And this one is loose, and University will pick this one off again. Madison going down the near side looking for help, and Cammie's going to pick this one up. She shakes her defender. Cammie going for the goal, and this one she tries to bounce in there.
University will retain possession and get a chance to put one on the board here.
Cammie tried to bounce that one in there.
Yeah, not the best angle from her. You know, she had it in her right hand. She was getting doubled and then triple teamed, so it would have been really good for her to put it in her left.
And she's going to get another opportunity here. She's had a couple shots blocked already today, and this one is blocked again. as Acalanes is trying to clear this one. And they've had some difficulty here in the second half of doing so, but this time it looks like they're going to get this one out as Schaefer cuts down the middle, is able to find Landry.
Great pass.
Landry swings it over to O'Keefe, who shoots, and this one is knocked down. And this one will go the other way. This one will be University ball. So O'Keefe had a shot at the goal, but it was knocked down by Evers. And that one was nearly picked off by a couple different Dons. This one looks like it's going to be a yellow card.
That's a slash.
And that is going against Fellner.
And Fellner didn't make contact, but
got to be careful with the motion in general. And so Acalanes will, for the second time this game, be playing a player down. Last time, University was unable to capitalize on that situation. And Brown looking across the middle.
Trickled in.
And this one is good for Emma Dawley, her second of the game. And University takes advantage of the shorthanded Dons team and cuts the lead to 4. And Fellner is still standing on the sideline waiting for her opportunity to come back into this one.
Yeah, that was just a little vicious from Fellner there, a little too aggressive. Like I said, she didn't make contact, but the ref didn't like it. So that's why the Dons are 1 down right now.
14:21 left here in the second half. And that one was a bit of a slash there by Brown. She tried to come out of the draw there. And they'll redo. And this draw is going to get picked up by Acalanes. Does it look like it was going to be Gabby Mendez who was going to come away with that one, but she got hit with a stick, it looked like. And Landry has it. And she sprints down the far sideline. Across the middle, this one looks like it's going to get picked up by, that's
Newman.
That is number 9. That is Caroline Newman with the goal.
Great handles there. Pass was behind her. She was able to find it, pick it up, and put it in. And that was a cross body shot. She had it in her right hand, but she brought it across her body to her left shoulder and was able to put it in.
An impressive shot there by Newman, and that is her first of the contest as they go up 12-7.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
And this draw is won by University, and there's a quick whistle right after it, and this one will stay with the Dons. Acalanes with possession. Mishandled a little bit by Newman on the high pass. She looks for an opening there on the far side. Went back around the cage. She has no one there. No one there being double teamed and gets it out. This one is bobbled there near the net, and this one is going to get picked up by Evers, the goalie.
Almost scored again with 1 down. They're playing with 1 less. They were able to score that last one. Almost were able to score there, and they're going to get the possession back here.
And quickly coming back in is Fellner, as now they are back to full strength. Chan trying to find an opening, and she does, but it's bobbled for a second there by Mueller, and she is knocked to the deck. she got trapped there in between three University defenders, and this one will stay with Acalanes. And a pass out to Chan on the near side. Swings it out. It's 11:50 left here in the second half. It is 12-7 Acalanes as they find Landry across the middle, and she fires it in for another goal.
Great connection there. Fellner to Landry.
That has been the connection for most of the day. That is Landry's sixth goal of the contest, as they now go up 13-7. And it almost seems that for every goal the University gets, it's Acalanes coming back with two of their own.
Yeah. And that's why it's so tough to play against Acalanes. They're relentless on both sides of the ball.
And this is going to be a timeout by University. 11:43 left in the second half. Acalanes leading University 13-7. We were watching the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here. And a quick scoring recap. 13 goals for Acalanes. Leader is Chloe Landry, who has 6. Then followed by Kate Fellner with 3. Katie O'Keefe with 2. And then 1 goal each by Caroline Newman and Nikki Quinn. On the University side, there are 3 goals by Eliza Hurst. And then 2 goals from Maddie Brown. And 1 goal each from Gabby Chua and Emma Dolly. And that makes up University 7 goals, as it is 13-7 here, 11:43 left in the second half of this North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship. Acalanes going for their second NCS championship in the last 3 years and their third overall, as Acalanes tries to come away with this draw, but this is going back and forth, and University comes away with it. And this is Hurst coming down the sideline as she tries to find some sort of opening, but it's taken away there by Schaefer, and we're going to have a stoppage.
Yeah, and as we're past the halfway point in this second half, University's really going to have to turn it on here. They're going to have to buckle down on defense, down 6 right now.
And this is Landry down the near sideline trying to find an opening. She has been on fire all game, and it's Fellner who now has it, bringing it back up top, trying to find something. She's able to hold on to that ball, and this one is going to stay put. It looks like we have a little bit of might have been a slash there by one of the University players. And Fellner will get a chance at the goal here. Fellner already has 3 on the day. She makes a quick pass to Newman, and she fires it in for the goal. I almost see she had everyone looking one direction, and the quick pass to Newman was threw the rest of the defense off.
Yeah, great job there from Fellner to Newman. And Newman making it look easy. Don's up by 7 now.
14-7 is the score. 10:15 left in the first half, and really this is actually starting to look much like their Acalanes semifinal game in the NCS playoffs. I mean, it was 19-10 in their first round game against Miramani, and right now that was a 9-goal win. Right now we're at a 7-goal lead for Acalanes, so we may be looking at a similar type game. University with the ball, trying to find something. This is Dolly across the middle, who was able to find Cammie on the right, on the near side.
Yeah, good job there by Wright with her defense.
So right across the middle, that was Halper trying to get the goal, but almost a bit too obvious on that possession.
Yeah, good job switching to her left hand to give her a better angle on the shot, but Saba, another great save, and not the best shot. Didn't put enough on it to get by the goalkeeper, the freshman keeper, Saba.
And again, that is Chua hitting the deck, and that is Fellner.
And she's got to be careful. She already has a yellow. She gets into the card, it'll be a red, and she'll be out the rest of the game. And the university coach is wanting a yellow there. They were asking for one. They thought it was going to be a yellow for sure, but not. But it's Fellner. She's got to be careful.
With a lot of time left here, 9:02 left to go. And if another yellow card, if Fellner had picked up that second yellow, Acalanes would be down a player for the rest of the game, and that's not something that they would have wanted.
No angle on the shot. Good pass.
And this is Saba who comes away with it. She's able to clear it this time. And it is picked up there by Landry, and she is going to clear it. She sprints, and no university player is really able to keep up with her.
And a smart decision for her to just
she pulls
it up.
Pulls it back out. Tries to find something, but there are 3 university defenders waiting for her. And this one is going to be Fellner, who cuts across them and is able to get the goal.
That makes it 15-8 with 8:16 remaining.
And another
15-7, excuse me.
And another goal by Kate Fellner, her 4th of the game. Combination of Landry and Fellner today has been near unstoppable on the offensive end. They have combined for 10 of the 15 goals by Acalanes.
Yep, that's also been the connection tonight. You know, that duo's been great, but they've also found each other at times, assisting each other.
And draw's going to be won by Acalanes as Wright quickly sprints it by the university defenders, makes a quick cut, and is able to get the goal.
And the sophomore Wright just weaving her way right down Main Street and able to put it in the back of the net to make it 16-7.
A great move there by Wright, first using her speed and then using her cutting ability to get that opening near the goal, and now it's starting to pile on as now Acalanes has that 9-goal lead.
We'll have more live coverage of North Coast Section Championships on Saturday as well as next week right here on PlayOnSports.com. We'll have live coverage of track tomorrow morning, followed by baseball and softball on May 31st and June 1st. Join us all week for North Coast Section Championships, brought to you by your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
And Acalanes wins this draw as well, as now they are really picking up the pace and really putting on the pressure, as they now have a 9-goal lead at 16-7 It's their largest lead of the game. And as Landry has this one knocked away for a brief moment by Brown. And out to Fellner. And it's back to Landry, who was trying to pair up with Fellner. But right now it looks like they're trying to just space it out and take their time a little bit. And they've got plenty of it.
Coming up on 7 minutes now.
O'Keefe swings it back out to Fellner, who's looking for an opening as they had Landry briefly across the middle, but that pass is thrown away, and Brown is able to pick it up. Brown spins through both right and Fellner, and a great move is able to find Cammie across the middle. She looks for an opening, and that shot goes high.
Yeah, but then she's going to get another chance right here.
As that was actually Gabby Chua who received that pass from Brown. And this one is going to get dropped in, but no, that shot is no good. That one by Barnett.
Saba with another save. Another great outlet pass from the freshman.
And this one, the grounder picked up by Chan and that's going to be a turnover as she tried to get it out to right. But this one is loose still, and this one looks like it's going to go to University.
Yep, cover there. University will get it.
Sloppy possession there by Acalanes, but there have been very few of those, especially in the second half.
Under 6 minutes now in the game. Acalanes looking for their second title in 3 years under head coach Kelly Quinn.
Like there was a little bit of a bump there as Johnson tried to get it out of Acalanes territory. And this one's picked up by Landry as she steals it away from Brown. And again, the Acalanes defense putting that pressure on University, and it has been very difficult for them to get any sort of rhythm for most of this game. And we've seen patches of good play from University at the beginning of the second half, and then in one stretch early in the second half. But outside of that, it has been mostly Acalanes controlling this game. Get it back out to Landry, who finds O'Keefe down near the goal, and this one is knocked down.
Yeah,
and
just Evers
is able to recover and is going to try to clear this one.
Yeah, just slipped out of O'Keefe's stick. She was trying to finish that last cradle and then take a shot.
And the errant pass is picked up by Fellner, and now it's Landry who picks it up.
Under 5 minutes now.
4:25 left here in the second half. It is 16-7. Acalanes leads as they are now nearing their second title in 3 years. And this one is going to be an offsides, it sounds like. This one is going to go the way of University.
It will.
And yes, that is what the call is.
Nikki Quinn reluctant to give it up there, but she did, and University will get it.
And we'll clear out this Chua down the near sideline looking for a hole as she swings into the middle of the field but loses the ball briefly, and this one is going she's going to get bumped a bit.
Yep.
And she's going to get a shot here for her potentially her second goal of the game.
Yep.
3:22 left, and Chua fires, and this one is good.
That was a good shot.
As they get back on the board, is now 16-8. Still a sizable lead for Acalanes with 3:14 left here.
Stay tuned for the PlayOnSports.com post-game show where we will select our player or maybe players of the game. We'll tease ahead. We've got to decide still. That's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com.
And looks like we're going to have a timeout here. 3:14 left in the second half. It is 16-8 Acalanes. You are watching the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship on playonsports.com. High school sports lives here. All right, as Acalanes is ready to get out of the huddle here. Acalanes leads 16-8 with 3:14 left here in the second half of the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship. I'm Zach Farmer with my broadcast partner Alex Richmond. Your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. And really from beginning to this point, it has been really, it's all Acalanes. And that has really been behind really two players. That's been Chloe Landry and Kate Feltner to this stage.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, we saw University, in little 2-minute spurts show that they can hang with Acalanes, but only for that little amount of time. I mean, these girls are just superior. The Acalanes girls, they're better lacrosse players, and I think they're better coached as well. I mean, I think Kelly Quinn is one of the best coaches, if not the best, in the Bay Area, and that's girls or boys. So they've got a fantastic coach, and they play really well together, and they're great lacrosse players.
You had almost another scoring opportunity there for Acalanes, as it was Landry who found O'Keefe right in front of the goal, but she was not able to handle the pass.
Yeah, and not to take away from University, because they've had a fantastic season playing Division I teams and making it to the championship game. So they're a fantastic team as well. It's just the superior team here tonight is indeed Acalanes.
2:23 left here. As it's just a matter of time before we officially crown Acalanes NCS champions, and they'll be their second in 3 years. And this one is pinned down and covered up by Sawa, who clears it out to right. Right, sprinting down the sideline. She cuts into the middle. Still with the ball, has options. As now she's going to pull it back out as she was surrounded by red shirts right there.
Yeah, smart decision to pull it out. She held on to it a little too long, but was able to get out.
Oh, and almost a goal right there as Chan just missed handling that pass right in front of the goal. Another chance in front of the goal, and this one is knocked down by Evers.
Wow. What a great save.
But Acalanes was able to recover and still has possession of it and really keeping the pressure on this University team. 1:13 remaining here in the second half. Right in front, that was Fellner with the ball right in front of the goal, and we have a whistle.
And she'll get it back.
And it looks like she's going to get another shot at another goal here. The last time she had this opportunity, she actually passed it off and ended up with an assist on it, and the goal ended up going to Newman. And let's see. And another pass here, and this one is another goal, and that is Newman again. As Fellner is able to find her teammate for the second time on just that exact play.
Yeah, second one in that situation for Newman, and that makes it 17-8 with 1:01 remaining here in this Division II North Coast Section Championship game. And this one will be This one would be even a little more special, I think, because the Acalanes boys won today as well, and I would go out on a limb and say that's the first time that that's ever happened. The girls and boys capture an NCS title in lacrosse the same season.
The boys lacrosse team here at Acalanes arrived actually just before the start of the second half and got a very nice round of applause from the attending crowd here in Lafayette.
That's going to be a push.
Got another push here, and Chua will cover the ball. 48 seconds left. And Chua loses the ball for a brief second, but is able to recover. She tries to find Dolly across the middle, but it's good. And that is a goal as that one hits the top of the net, bounces out, but it did cross the goal post, so that is good. That was number 19, it looked like. That was Olivia Barnett with the goal. And that makes it 17-9. And University, a school who's never won an NCS championship, getting to this stage, considering the league they were in, there has to be some sort of pride in the fact that they got this far.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Completely agree.
A school of about 400 students here in the championship game, and this one is going to be another goal. That is O'Keefe, who received the pass from Landry.
That's a huge accomplishment. A small school like that, able to have your girls lacrosse program, or any sport for that matter, play at a high level and make it to an NCS title game. That's a huge accomplishment in itself.
Talking to Coach Mary Beth Todd, she explained to about 400 students there at University High School in San Francisco, and there's even there's the competition within the city.
Right.
Think about some of the other big time schools in there, whether it's St. Ignatius or Reardon, or Sacred Heart Cathedral, or even Drew or Urban, or some of these other schools that are in the city with them, that really they have to kind of like battle for just for enrollment.
Right. Yeah. And then on top of that, and then trying to field a team, and a team that can compete as well. So hats off to Coach Mary Beth Todd.
And University with possession. This is Madison trying to find an opening, and she is knocked down again. That is Landry again, and that is going to do it as Acalanes is officially the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Champion. The second time in the last 3 years, and the second time under head coach Kelly Quinn.
Yep, and you see the boys team go out there and congratulate the girls.
As the boys and girls lacrosse teams here at Acalanes sweep their NCS championship games. An accomplishment that we believe has not actually happened before.
Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think I'd go out on a limb and say that it hasn't happened before. I mean, this is amazing. 3 years ago when the girls won it, the boys were actually in the title game too. They lost to Marin Catholic. The girls beat Marin Catholic. But now they find themselves in the title game again and victorious, and another great NCS title, and Coach Kelly Quinn's got to be happy for his girls.
Their second in the last 3 years and their third NCS title overall. Acalanes is now sitting atop the section, as that will end their season, as the final here is Acalanes 18 and University 9. All right, we'll be back. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with our post-game show here on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
All right, and welcome to the postgame show of the North Coast Section Division II Girls Lacrosse Championship, where Acalanes was victorious 18-9, their second NCS title in the last 3 years, and really it's like they really dominated this game from beginning to end, and it was really an impressive performance all the way through.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, there was maybe 2 or 3 times where they, had a mental lapse for a minute or two, so out of the whole game, 3 to 4 minutes where they weren't playing the way that Coach Kelly Quinn wants them to play or, playing up to their potential. But other than that, relentless on both sides of the ball. We saw their defense, their riding game when University was clearing the ball. They were relentless. They'd run girls into double teams on offense. A lot of great off-ball movement, and they were just impressive, and especially impressive tonight. Kate Fellner and Chloe Landry tonight. I mean, they were a force. They were the dynamic duo tonight for the Dons.
Landry and Fellner are our PlayOnSports.com players of the game. The two combined for 10 goals. Landry with 6, Fellner with 4, and then, we weren't necessarily keeping count, but they are also responsible for a number of assists, and a lot of them to each other. And you really saw it on both ends of the field, on defense and on offense, that the two of them were motivated today. They were into it today. There were no lapses, and you really saw how they were able to carry this team to another championship.
Yeah, and it's impressive. A second championship in 3 years, and we can confirm that this is the first time ever that Acalanes boys and girls have both won an NCS title in the same season. And they, like you said, they were in control the whole game. Well coached, both teams well coached, and on the university side, I mean, and we were just talking about it off air. It's so impressive. We talked about it a little bit during the broadcast too, but with 400 kids, you barely have anything to work with there. To field a team that's competitive, and there are a lot of freshmen on this university team, and you got to take your hat off to the coaches for university, because I know how it is having, a couple, 400 kids at your school, and you got to find a team, and for them to be competitive, it's amazing. So, hats off to university, and a great job and a great season, making it to the D2 championship game.
5 different players scored goals for university. Gabby Chua with 2. Eliza Hurst had 3. Maddie Brown also had 2, and then you had Olivia Barnett and Emma Dolly, each with 1. On the Acalanes side, it was Landry who led the team with 6, Fellner with 4, 3 goals each for Caroline Newman and Katie O'Keefe, and then 1 goal apiece for Keith Wright and Nikki Quinn. And so you really got to see that there were a number of different players that contributed to the win for Acalanes, and as now Acalanes is starting to receive their awards for their championship run, I think that'll just about do it for us here at Acalanes High School in Lafayette, California. Once again, it was Acalanes winning the North Coast Section Division II Girls Championship. You're watching PlayOnSports.com. I'm Zach Farmer with my broadcast partner Alex Richmond and Hans Webb. Thanks for watching. And again, we will be broadcasting other championship games throughout California. Starting tomorrow, we will also be having baseball and softball championships next week as well on May 31st and June 1st. So be sure to watch all the action there on PlayOnSports.com. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.